What's stopping you from living longer? Hello friends, and today I want to talk with you about what's stopping you from living longer. Okay, let's go. Recently, this world left one of the most prominent authorities, one of the most well-known cardiologists, cardiac surgeons, Dr. Bernard Lown. He died at the age of 99. He lived almost 100 years old. He's a living proof that his beliefs and ideas work. Many other doctors were amazed how many patients were able to recover after they visited Dr. Lown, even though they had very serious illnesses. What that so special Dr. Lown did that the other doctors didn't? He encouraged his patients. He gave them hope. And it worked. With Dr. Lown's encouragement, they were able to recover and live a long and productive life. So Dr. Lown found this direct connection between our mind, our thoughts, and our health. I want to show this example from his life. One day, at the Dr. Lown's medical center, was admitted 39-year-old patient with cardiac arrest. He was 39 years old and he didn't have any heart problems. When all tests were done, his heart was perfectly fine. Still, he had a cardiac arrest. What was going on? When all tests were done, during the psychological interview, his heart showed arrhythmia. Mr. Jones revealed that he was going through a lot of stress, even though from outside you could consider Mr. Jones as a successful person. He was an educator, had a good work, was very enthusiastic, hard-working person. He had family, he had wife and 2 teenage daughters. So what was wrong with Mr. Jones? Why he wasn't feeling happy? Mr. Jones was suffering from nightmares. Every night he had a violent nightmare. When he was admitted to the hospital, he didn't reveal the content of his dreams to Dr. Lown. Mr. Jones stayed for 20 days in the hospital and was released. And shortly after he was released, he had a second cardiac arrest. He was lucky. Doctors were able to revive him again. Mr. Jones revealed the content of his violent dreams to Dr. Lown. Dr. Lown was very surprised to learn what really was going on with Mr. Jones. He prescribed very precise medications to Mr. Jones and told him that he will never have cardiac arrest again, and he will never have violent dreams. And he didn't. Mr. Jones had long and productive and happy life. So what Dr. Lown was using as his special treatment that other doctors weren't. It's very fashionable right now to tell to the patients all naked truth about their health condition. Does it help patients to recover? Does it make patients happy? From psychological point of view, it really kills them morally and they die very fast after such a revelation from the side of their physician. Dr. Lown did the exactly opposite. Even those patients that their days were numbered and had serious health conditions, serious heart conditions, he always was giving hope to them. Even those patients who were very, very sick. He never said that you're going to die in 2 months or you're going to die in 1 year. He would say, come to my office in 10 years. And, oh miracle, the patients were feeling better and were able to recover. After such observations, Dr. Lone discovered amazing connection between our brain, our thoughts, and our health condition. When we communicate with toxic people, when we have negative thoughts, when we're going through lots of stress in our life, all this affects our health. And when authority tells to the patient that you're so sick, it's so bad, and you're going to die very soon, it shortens the life of the patient. While Dr. Lone never would say to the patient, you know, you have 2 months to live and you're going to die soon. He would give them hope. He would support them. He would encourage them that they can recover, they can improve their health, even when they had a very serious health conditions. And oh miracle, those patients, after leaving Dr. Lone's office, they really were able to recover. They really were able to feel better and have productive and happy life. Dr. Lone found straight correlation between our beliefs, between our thoughts and our health condition. What are the 7 reasons that's stopping us from living longer? Number 1, communication with toxic people. Number 2, interpersonal conflict. Number 3, public humiliation. Number 4, emotional stress caused by marital separation. Number 5, bereavement. Number 6, business failure, financial debt. Number 7, and in several instances, a nightmare. What is the solution? How can you prevent yourself from these terrible causes? How can you avoid communication with toxic people? If a toxic person, one of your family members, or your relatives, or a neighbor, one of your neighbors, or friends, or co-workers, what can you do? Try to avoid communication with them. If this is impossible, try to talk with them and find consensus. Explain them situation and see the response. If they don't understand and try to become more aggressive, then simply you have to terminate such relationship, because you have choice: or ruin your health or continue communicating with this toxic person. Eliminate your negative thoughts. Go to the gym, run. Find friendly, positive and uplifting people and communicate with them instead. How do you know the person you communicate with is toxic or not? When you communicate with toxic person, you will feel tired at the end of the communication. You will feel tired, exhausted, with no power, no strength. Literally, you will feel sick and no energy. And when you communicate with positive person, you will feel uplifted, supported, encouraged. You will feel happy. try to avoid communicating with toxic people. Eliminate your toxic thoughts. Avoid emotional stress in your life. Do exercises. Do it at home. Go to the gym. If you're afraid, go to the gym because of the coronavirus. Do it at home. Communicate with positive people. When you're back from work, don't stay on your phone. Don't communicate on social media with negative people. Ignore negative comments. Don't look at them. Don't read them. Avoid negative people, and you will live much longer, healthier and happy. Subscribe to my channel and schedule with me consultations on Skype or Zoom. And I'm wishing you to have successful, happy and long life as Dr. Long did. Live long, stay strong. Until next time.